um, community request, will make one motion, but the first motion will be to send a letter of no objection for the taxi community card service. Any second? Any discussion? All in favor? Any objections? Anybody sustained? I guess this motion carries. As far as the activity permits, we have 9. They are listed. I make one motion for all of them, that we approve it. And any second on this? Okay. Thanks. Any discussion? All in favor? Objections? Anybody sustain? Motion carries.
One abstention.
Okay. Thank you. Now, there were two permits that did not come before us. There was a feeling that we should push it for them to come on the 7th, but the committee already voted no, not to recommend it because they did not show up. Therefore, I still recommend that it's a no vote and no recommendation goes. Any seconds? Blanche seconds it. All in favor of no vote on St. Francis and Jacobi Farmers Market? All in favor?
I'm sorry, it's not St. Francis. You're talking about the,
Yes, yes I am.
oh, Jacobi, right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They never showed up.
Right.
They had ample opportunity. Okay. All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Okay. I guess raise your hands, please. I'm sorry, I apologize. Yes. Okay. No, I didn't open for discussion. My apologies. Any discussion?
Repeat the motion.
That we deny the permit? No, I'm not supporting it. It's wrong. I brought it to Jeremy's attention. It is not appropriate. Therefore, I'm correcting it. Discussion.
Say no, vote yes or no, that's yes or no. That's what you like.
Yeah. Is this St. Francis and Jacobi's Farmers Market?
Yes, it is.
St. Francis withdrew their application, or they're withdrawing their application. They told us that. Whether or not they do is another story.
And what about Jacobi Farmers Market?
They may come be, there wasn't a push to come before the committee. I mean, that's really, I don't know. Vinny, I don't know.
I mean, they
I'm
have this.
out of it.
No, you're out of it.
I mean,
No.
I've been told one thing by Thurston and Vinny Preziosa, and Fran points out in the minutes how it was voted down. So,
Look, the committee at the meeting voted not to recommend it because they were no-show. If this has changed, it must have changed later. Therefore, I will not change my vote for recommendation. This committee is welcome to vote and give the approval. I object to approving this. That's all.
Okay, that's fine, Frano. That's all. I just wanted to make sure that Jacobi's Farmers Market, this is, how many years have they been doing this?
But regardless,
No,
Joe,
I'm asking a question.
I honestly am not sure, but regardless, they had the opportunity. They could move it, I guess, to come back to April. But right now,
Oh, okay.
well, you took the minutes, it's up to you.
I mean, I took the minutes of that meeting. It was clearly a vote. Wait a minute, Mike. I took the minutes of that meeting. There was clearly a vote to recommend non-approval of the 2 applications that the people didn't show up. We had 9 people who showed the rules, did it the way it's supposed to be done. And why would we, it would almost be showing favoritism to somebody who didn't play by the rules. And then to see it changed in this document was surprising, because it doesn't reflect what actually transpired at the meeting. But again, as Fernando just said, the board can make any recommendation they want, but the committee actually voted against it.
Any further discussion?
I'm sorry, I have to say something.
I'm sorry. Anybody else, any board member? Yes.
All right, yeah, I just want, I mean, I have benefited from the Jacobi's Farmers Market for many, many, many years. And I just want an assurance that will continue. So if they, to encourage them to come, maybe they don't realize the importance of it. Maybe they feel they've been in the community so long that, you know, they don't have to do this. Is someone going to reach out to them? Because we really don't want to lose that resource. It's a wonderful resource.
So let me reply, can I reply? Everyone is welcome not to vote with me. Therefore, if you vote against my proposal, it carries. You could recommend simple resolution. Let's not kill more time.
We're still in discussion. Joe?
The Jacobi Farmers Market is annually, and, you know, to lose this, it would hurt. At one time, they did have two locations. One on Pelham Parkway, the other one at Our Savior Lutheran, the parking lot, and now we're just dealing with the Pelham Parkway site. Everybody, a lot of people look forward to this, and, you know, would there be a reconsideration with Jacobi Farmers Market and St. Francis Xavier, the street festival? It's only for, you know, 5 hours. Would it be appropriate to ask for, you know, reconsider it? Maybe they could come to the April meeting? Would that be taken into consideration?
I'd just like to say something, Fernando, before you start. What your committee did was right. People were supposed to come before that committee, and they didn't come before the committee, and not to allow them to have this farmer's market without coming before the committee would be, you know, basically spitting in the face of everybody who did. Now, I agree with you. I'd love to see that farmer's market, and again, I sit on the board at Jacobi, so I'll have to abstain my vote. But if they wanted it that badly, Jacobi should have sent the representative, or the farmer's market should have sent the representative. And again, they still have a chance to do that, and then it'll be reconsidered.
I'd ask that.
Is there any more discussion?
I have a discussion. I'd ask that we reconsider it and table.
We have a motion on the floor.
Okay, so I rescind the motion and we'll table it for the April 7th. Okay.
Okay, but the issue was, the reason, from when I spoke to the chairman of the Transportation Committee, the reason why the board has to vote on tonight, the reason the motion is the way it is worded, because it's coming up soon and the city needs enough. To wait till the end of April is too late. So what was suggested by the chairman of the Transportation Committee is the motion is that you vote to support whatever decision they make at that April 7th committee meeting. Because people don't necessarily want to deny it, then we're going to have a special meeting April 8th. I mean, the full board, or the chairperson's meeting.
So, but gentlemen, why not do the opposite? I'm not asking people to support my vote, if that's the case.
No, support however the committee votes on April 7th.
That's assuming things. You can't assume.
No, I mean, we don't know which way you're going to vote, do we? What's that?
Why don't we vote on this now, huh? I'm gonna support that.
So however you want to vote. I mean, you rescinded the motion, anyone want to vote on it, it's up to you guys.
There's a motion on the floor, let's follow through.
The motion was made to deny Jacobi's farmer's market.
So are we going back to the original motion then?
Yes.
You wanna rescind the motion?
I said, but then we're being told we only have 2 months. Okay, I go back to my original motion, and I also restate, if people feel that the market should be here, they don't necessarily have to support my motion. I'm giving you the opportunity. My motion is to decline it. So if you vote yes, that means you're voting with me, so you gotta vote no, okay? Does that make sense?
So, a yes vote means that you want the farmer's market.
No, yes vote means you want to
I'm sorry,
decline it.
you want to decline it. The no vote means that you want the farmer's market.
Okay, roll call.
Want to do it, what, you gonna do roll call?
Okay, Al, you're abstaining, right? Joe Thompson,
No.
Ruth Burko? Joe Bombase? Joe Pico?
No.
Edith Blitzer? Junior Camp? Blanche? Pat Dolan? Rosemary? Bernadette?
No.
Harry? Rabbi? Kenny, the way it's going, right? Joe McManus? Diane Norris? Dr. Patel?